Sometimes I've been eating these a lot more lately. I don't know if it's just the cataracts getting worse. I'm getting older. I'm now a year older than I was. Alright, that could be it. He does have a birthday. You reflect. Alright, let's grab the chat. Somewhere it should be here. Here we go. Whoops. Dia's like, oh my gosh, he's off the wall. Yeah. Yeah, that was chair. One thing that when I do that a lot, I jump on this chair, and it makes a really gross sound. So, but I am here finishing up my tea for the day. Tomorrow's weigh-in Friday. That lemon's getting bitter. It's been in there all day. Good morning, Becky. How's it going, peeps? Marie, welcome. Welcome. It's our last tea before the weekend. Good evening, Rhonda and Sally. Hello. Oh, we had a really good conversation this morning on breakfast with D. It's like tea with D, breakfast with D. It's kind of like all the D's. It's like, oh my God, sometimes I make myself laugh. Hello, Nora. It was an interesting conversation. You should go watch in the Facebook group is all I'm going to say. I mean, I could start up again here, but it's not as good as how it was there. It was kind of, hello, Paula. Wow. Oh, non-scale victory, they fit. And a non-scale and a victory that you're hemming. I don't think I've ever hemmed anything. Truth be told, my mother used to do all my mending. She'd come down to visit and I'd have things waiting for her. And she's no longer here and nothing gets hemmed. I do an occasional button, but yeah, that's bad. Hemming, no. Hemming is way above my grade. Hello, Jocelyn. No, they didn't send me any. I sent them a little nasty email. I'm like, that second time I didn't get samples. Just saying. And people ask me. And guess what? They're not going to buy because can't tell them how they taste. So, yeah. Nope, I'm a little bit ticked about that. I won't lie. Not that I like raspberry anyway, but I would have the boys taste because they like raspberry. Thank you. Oh, Becky. I'm always a little bit leery when somebody wants to send you something. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. And what I loved about this was the price point. Like I did a jewelry unboxing from a company, about 4 months ago. The price point was very high end, but the jewelry was, in my opinion, like I didn't research it. When somebody says, can we send you something? You're like, all right, so I'm always like, all right. I like reviewing. I like, giving an opinion and stuff. In fact, I gave a not so nice opinion on nail polish last month, and I'm like, it's $16.99, I think, or $15.99. I'm thinking, but oh my gosh, it's really nice and it's so cute. Oh, I'm like, it's my price point. It winds up being like $5 a piece, and it's just adorable. And that's the kind of thing I'm willing to put money out. Like the one I did before was sterling dipped. I don't like dipped jewelry. And again, I didn't realize it at the time that it's sterling that was gold plated. You're charging me, and I thought they were a little bit more on the higher end of the price scale that I would have been willing to pay. I'm like, and they had contacted me again saying we wanted to make you a VIP, I guess, unboxer or something. And I was like, oh, okay, and then, I thought about it, and I'm like, can you really unbox something I wouldn't buy it, so why would I sit there and unbox it, So I contacted them, and I said, listen, let's just not. I said, they're like, oh, I'm like, you're not there to sell it, you're just there to, I'm like, I know, I said, but I wouldn't buy it, so I don't want to unbox it. But the details in this small chain is just, it's amazing. For that price point, I mean, like I said. Hey, Deborah and Marilyn and Melody. Hello. So I kind of like this one. And I love the fact that she put that little candy in there. It's just something about a detail like that. I know it's a stinking 2-cent piece of candy, if that. But it's just the detail. To me, when you're doing something like that, it's just like like a bow or something, you know? I really liked it. So I'm like, you know what? She was really, really nice. And the woman who runs it, I mean, it was just, I love the stories that, you know, each month there's a created collection and there's a story behind it. It's just kind of nice. I just liked it. Well, you know, I don't like coffee. They said to me, we want to send you coffee to unbox and try. I said, listen, just so you know, I'll unbox it, but I can't try it because I think coffee's the devil's swill, the devil's spawn, the devil's juice. I'm like, no, I'll vomit. I said, but the boys here love coffee. So if I could have them try it, they're like, oh, perfect. So the video about, 2 weeks ago, I think it was, Patrick, the big coffee drinker, he's 28. I made him an iced coffee, and so he tried it for me. I make them coffee all the time. I make my own cold brew. Never, won't even try it. It's just gross to me. But the boys loved it, so. Thank you, Paula. Did you like it? Hello, Janet. I just love the price point. You know, like, yeah. And then if you wind up, like, if you order a year, you get $2. I think it was like $12.99. I mean, I look at it this way. If I'm going to like one, I'm probably going to like them all. But you can do, I think if you don't do the earrings, you get a bracelet. I think that's what it was. But, you know, I said to her, should we do earrings? I'm like, yeah, because Dee's all about earrings. Usually, if you remember in my daily vlogs that I was posting in the group and on Instagram, I would go, earring of the day. Because people were commenting on my earrings, so I thought it'd be fun to do, like, you know, outfit of the day, I do earring of the day. We'll get back to that. We'll get back. Oh, people, less than a week going for our Let's Follow the Plan, Just Follow the Plan. I keep saying let's. Just Follow the Plan challenge is coming up. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're going to focus. We're going to concentrate. We're going to do the best we can. We're going to take easy steps. We're not going to do anything too complicated. You know, like eating all green things. Nothing too complicated. Just following the plan, eating our points, eating good stuff, maybe finding some new things to try. I always like that. I think I'm on the lookout to make I don't like bran muffins, but my husband asked me for bran muffins. I think bran muffins are disgusting. So I'm trying to find one that I will probably like. So that's my next challenge. That, and I wanted to make a oatmeal peanut butter muffin. That too, because maybe I'm heading back to purple. I don't know. Probably not. See, the pumpkin one, Janet, is the only one I really don't care for. I find it's too much nutmeg. I don't like nutmeg, not even. That's why I don't like the Built Bars that have like the pumpkin or the carrot cake, because there's too much nutmeg. I don't like nutmeg, not even a little bit. So, but I do keep a box around, you know, for the boys because they don't mind it. Well, I just found it. You know, I've been on the hunt, and did you see my video today, Janet? I was mighty proud of that video. I've never done an in-store pan over or like shop with me kind of video, but I thought I wanted to do it because I wasn't buying all that stuff. But there's things I just wanted to show you that I always look at Target, and it was kind of hard. I was originally I was just going to film in the store, and then I thought there's just way too many people. Back to school's going crazy, so I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be able to film. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do a voiceover. I'm like, ugh, do I really feel like doing that? But I thought, let me do it and we'll see what happens. And when I, hit up an iMovie, it was simple. I was like, oh my God, I realized it was this easy. And I was really happy by the way it came out, so. Thank you, Rosemary. That's my very first one. I liked it. I was happy how it turned out. I really, really was. I was excited. Then you saw my chicken haul. I'm like, let me do the chicken haul in here. I was chicken wasted. And guess what? I'm going to go back and get some more. Because for that price, I'm stocking up the freezer. May Pound Droppers Plain Jane Cheesecake. Too soupy? I wonder why. I always find when I'm making any of the cheesecakes, and I say this a lot of times, is I try to drain the yogurt a little bit because I feel like sometimes, depending on the brand, it's a little bit more liquidier than others. So I always try to put it in a paper towel lined sieve, and I let it sit. I don't know if that would have helped, but that's my usually go-to. Just had my snack. Don't eat after 8. Salmon cake. Oh, I love salmon cakes. Oh, I love the Acmac crackers. Oh, I love them. You know where the best place to buy them, Ellen, is either Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. They have the best price. My store charges $2 more for those stinking crackers. It was. I'm going back for more thighs, and I'm going back for more breasts because I figure we could have thighs on Memorial Labor Day. You know, I could cook a whole batch up, take the skin off, and I'm going to sit there and tell you guys, you know what I'm going to say. You know I don't count thighs. I don't. I take the skin off. I do. But when we're grilling, yeah, it's chicken. I didn't gain weight eating chicken thighs. Not that I eat 3 of them. I eat 1. They were huge, too. When I was putting them in the bags, I was like, the size of them were immense. So I don't count chicken thighs. I don't count ground chicken either, but that's just something I do. I don't expect people to follow that. I don't want you to follow it, honestly. I want you to do what you feel is right. Awesome, Marie. Welcome back. Congratulations. Great. Ellen had a great food day. That's wonderful. Yes, Trader Joe's has them, and so does Whole Foods. Yep, best price. All right, Rosemary. And Ellen, we are what we call chicken rebels. Yeah, I mean, really, like I said, if I'm eating a whole steak and chicken, I would be a little bit more, but I'm eating a portion of chicken. Chicken doesn't put weight on you. Maybe if I fried it up. Yeah, definitely take the skin off. Get all those little fatty deposits on the thighs, but it's chicken. It's turkey. That's more I can say. Yep. Like I'm not eating 10 of them, but, maybe I might have another half, but, But I always try to preface it by saying that's what I do. I don't always want people to say, well, I haven't lost, and that damn D, she told me not to count my chicken thighs. That's probably the reason why I gained. I always say, do what works for you. Do what you feel is best. That's not getting the blended fruit. Well, I don't really like blended fruit, though I do like a good smoothie bowl occasionally with that big chunk of almond butter in there. Oh my gosh. In fact, there's a place in Glassboro. I'm going to hit it. I got to get there. They make the paella or paletta, whatever you call it, bowls. Oh, they look so amazing. And it's all good stuff. It's, pureed fruit and nut butters and nuts and seeds. Yeah, I know there's points in there. And of course, I will definitely count it, but especially the nut butter. God, I love nut butter. I use lean ground beef from my taco meat. Awesome. Skin off, dispose of all that extra fat. Yep. Yeah, me either. Chicken or turkey. I'm not, honestly, and I always say, you must do what you feel is best. I'm just saying, telling you, what they charge you for the lean ground chicken versus the regular chicken? Yeah. Though, did you see Roy made his own chicken sausage? I'm so impressed. I'm thinking I might try it. I don't really like chicken sausage. I like turkey sausage. But I thought, I might try it. Maybe it'll taste better with it. I won't put fennel, though. I don't like fennel. Because in a breakfast sausage, didn't know this, there's no fennel. Breakfast sausage has sage and white pepper. And Italian sausage has fennel and black pepper. The only reason I know that is we have a butcher who processes the pigs here. And he told me, I said, they make their own sausage. I said, what's the difference? Because I always enjoyed the breakfast sausage. And he said, there's no fennel and black pepper. I'm like, so the Italian, hence why I like the breakfast better. I'm not a huge fennel. Of course, they used to have those seeds, and I just don't find them appealing. Hey, Michelle, made stuffed peppers. Ooh. In the crock pot, that's a great idea. I know, and I thought he put the chicken pieces in the freezer, And then he put them in the food processor. I'm like, I can do that. And I have all those seasonings. I'm like, I have sage. But like I said, I will not put fennel. I don't like Italian sausage. Yeah, no bueno. I am Italian and I don't like Italian sausage. But I do like breakfast sausage. And the place around the corner, it's called Haynes Pork Shop. People, when I tell people like who are from around the area where I live, they're like, oh, you live by Haynes. I do. I do live by Haynes Pork Shop, and it's amazing. And when you go in there, it just smells of bacon. And when you leave there, you smell of bacon. So the dog goes ballistic when we come home. Yes. Well, you know what I do, Rosemary, for my yogurt. For my cream cheese, I just use yogurt. Because when you drain it, it becomes as thick as cream cheese. And homemade yogurt, it doesn't have that twang to it. And sometimes I put a little bit of that cheesecake flavoring. I don't always do it. I don't think it always needs it. But it's amazing. In fact, I got to make a pot because I have my Fairlife's going to expire in like 3 weeks. So yeah, I definitely use it. It's delicious. And I put a little salmon on there. Some capers. Oh, yes, it's delicious. Oh, I'm telling you, you would love the smell of Haynes. You'd tell you to sit in there to smell. Hello, Roberta. I love stuffed peppers. We used to always make them here in the summer because the local produce was always bursting with peppers. I have not, because it's just yogurt. That's all it is. It's just the homemade yogurt. And I've said it in videos, like when I show you my food, I'll say, oh, this is just yogurt that I flavored with cheesecake flavoring. And like I said, sometimes I don't always use it. And you have to use a microscopic amount because that can go south really fast if you put too much of the flavoring in there. It just tastes, you just need a teeny drop. It's delicious. Like I said, I just use homemade yogurt. It's like when I make my homemade yogurt in the Instant Pot, I drain it for like an hour and a half. I toss it and I drain it some more. It drains. I'm telling you, I can almost hold it. I think I've showed it in the video. I hold the container upside down and it is just that thick. It's so good. Oh, we love it. I should make it more. It's just, I don't know why I don't make it more. It's actually not, when you consider what you pay for the milk and that size of yogurt it makes, it's probably comparable to buying it. Why I don't make it more? Don't ask me. I couldn't tell you why. Lorianne, welcome. It's the Instant Pot, making yogurt in the Instant Pot. That's all I do. And I just drain mine probably longer than most people because I like it really thick. I love it. I mean, it's like, I'm telling you, you can turn the container upside down and it will not fall out. And I just spread them on a bagel or toast. Oh, it's just heaven. I converted Lori Mashburn. She didn't like yogurt, but she likes homemade yogurt. Why? Because it doesn't have that tang. It's just, oh my God. And with you make dressing from it, oh, God, ranch made with that yogurt is insane off the hook. I hate to waste it in dressing because I think it's just so good plain. But again, I don't know why I don't make it more. Oh, I have a Yoshan. He's a Bichon Yorkie mix. And you've seen Bailey. I posted his picture on Facebook. Oh, you see Bailey he's on my lives if I'm in the family room because he sits behind me on his little perch. But yeah, it's national. I posted my puppy. Yep, Bailey. Love of my life. Apple of my eye. Favorite child, my children will say. The dog's mom's favorite. He is. I said, well, he listens and he behaves. Hello, Chantal. Cavachon. I almost got a Cavachon. Oh my God, he's just a love bug with me anyway. He's not, I don't think because I'm a girl, I don't know, but he just, him and I, we have something special. With the boys, he kind of, he tolerates them. And my husband. Ooh, a pug and chihuahua mix. Oh, they are. They're just gorgeous. That was, it was between him and Bailey. And I don't know if they had any Cavachons when we went. It's funny. He wasn't my first choice. There was two in the litter that were left, and I liked the other one. They both were boys, and I thought the other one was cuter. But the other one was like very aloof and just was kind of like this, didn't want to come near us or anything. And I'm like, oh God, I don't want this puppy. I mean, he's not even. And I said, well, let's see the other one. He's not that cute. And oh my God, he was all over us with kisses and loves and wanted to play. I'm like, oh my God, this is our dog. Even though he's not as cute, but once he lost his puppy hair, he looked just like the other one. So I'm kind of glad. Grumpy, grumpy dog. Golden Retriever. Awesome. I will check that out. But yeah, so we're all getting ready for that. Just follow the plan. Super excited. Sometimes when you just, especially if you get excited for it, you just want to do well. You want to, follow the plan. Keep it simple. Keep it easy. And my biggest advice, and what I will have a big old kickoff video, is going to be, don't deny yourself anything. Please don't deny yourself anything. Find a way to fit it in. Find some, like I said, there's days I can't have a whole piece of cake, but I can have a couple forkfuls. And that's what life's about. Fitting the little things in, like a couple of forkfuls of cake. Nobody gained weight eating a couple of forkfuls of cake. They gained weight eating the whole cake. And, if you could be satisfied with a couple forkfuls, it might get you through the next week. Hello, Marianne. So like I said, we're gonna be doing, like, I'm gonna try to continue when I go back to school. That's gonna be I don't know how it's gonna be. I know the first week of school, I go in at 8:00. I don't start till 9 till the following week. They let us come in early. Lucky me, We're like, who said we wanted to come in early? It's just the beginning of the first week of school. It's just crazy with the kids and getting acclimated and getting them all, situated. So they give us an extra hour that week. Lucky me. Yes, definitely. That's why, honestly, I like the sugar-free chocolate. It doesn't do that for me. Like, I just got a bag, which I will do a haul on my internet spending. This last week, I've bought this and bought that. Me at night and the internet, it's just never a good combination. So I ordered, I think I told you guys, some Chalk Zero syrups and little square candies. Their little squares are 2 points each. And I'm telling you, I have one and it totally hits that spot. And it doesn't make me crave. Like, if I had a Hershey's Kiss, it's all over. Or M&M's or something small, I'll just want more. Or even a Hershey's miniature or a Reese peanut butter cup or something. But, I like these little 2 point Chalk Zero chocolates. Or sometimes I'll throw a couple Lily's chips in my mouth. It kind of helps. Well, they'll be back. What I'm going to do next week, I thought it'd be fun to show you guys where I work, because you never get to see it, because I would never film with the kids there. That's just wrong. So when I go next week, they're not going to be there yet, and I can show you, like, my classroom and the school and the parking lot. Because usually you see me pull up. I'll show you as I walk in together. Maybe the secretary will say hi. I thought it'd be fun to vlog and to show you I thought it'd be fun. You fell asleep. I don't blame you. I've been so tired the last couple of nights. I went to bed 11 o'clock the last 3 nights. I haven't been able to watch my binge. I'm going to bed way too early. But I've been getting up. My son's going to work. He started a new job, and he actually likes it. So I get up with him, and I just make sure, we chat, and, So I'll be getting up a little earlier. Now, tomorrow I'll be up early because I have Weight Watchers. How did this week go today? Honestly, I had a decent week. I didn't really, I might have eaten a few things I shouldn't have, but on the whole, I had an 85% good week. And if the scale doesn't reflect that, I'm going to give it the middle finger. I don't care. I do. I've gotten to the point where especially now, I don't know why I'm in this like rut of not losing. It's just, and I finally come to the fact it's nothing I'm doing. It's not me. It's just the way I still blame the COVID vaccine, but that's a whole other story. But it's just how it's going to be, and I'm okay with whatever the scale says because I know I had the best week I could. I mean, there was weeks where I know that I kind of porked out, and I knew like, my hand was in that snack mix way too much. But no, it was really good this week. I have to say I've been decent. For me, I've been really good. So the scale doesn't reflect it. That's what I say to the scale. Go suck a lemon because I don't care. Yes, I thought it'd be fun. This way you can see the gym. Well, the gym might be a hot mess because it's probably still a hot mess. But you can see the classroom and, I thought it'd be fun. Because I never get to film in school because the kid's there and, it's privacy. It's like when I was in Target, I would not film with people in the aisle. Because I wouldn't want somebody filming if I was there. So I can't do something that I don't feel. Like if somebody's filming, I'd be like, I wouldn't want to be in that aisle. So I made sure the aisles I went into were empty. So I'm like, except the one part when she just kind of came from behind. But yeah, because I disrespect people's privacy. They ain't asking to be on YouTube, and I wouldn't do that. Not this chick. They are, I agree. But I also know that sometimes, I guess being on it for so long, it just happens. There's just, your body's not always going to lose. Well, it's funny because, what I had an epiphany the other day. I was talking to somebody and she worries about, I had a water, I think it's from the heat. I think I'm retaining water. That's why I'm up. I said, we kind of agreed. I said, what I find interesting is we always complain that we're retaining water when we gain weight. But how about if we lose water and lose weight? Do we ever complain then? Because sometimes you have a big loss and it could be water weight. It might not be weight. But we never think about that when we're like, oh, all right, I lost 3 pounds. Maybe it's water weight. Because if you notice the following week, if you've done the same thing and all of a sudden you're up, you probably lost the week before from water weight. But we don't ever think of that. We're just all excited because we lost. I think it's worth noting that we are changing again, and it's a matter of focusing. Summer is over. Kids are going back to school after your... Well, my year is going to be the same as last year because we opened right away. So my year is not going to be that much different. And we're still wearing masks. So, yeah, I'll be all right with that. We had a bat. We've had birds. Not a bat. We have had a bat. I'm lying. We have had a bat in the hallway. Yep. Doctors in my annual physical advice, it was not to concentrate on just the weight. Exactly. That is exactly what the whole challenge is about, Rosemary, in a nutshell. You do the best you can because in life, that's all you can do. You can't over obsess about it. You know what? You do the best you can, and wherever the chips fall. You've done what you can do, and you just keep plugging away, and eventually you just nibble away at it. And all of a sudden, wow, I'm down 10 pounds. Yeah, it might be in 6 months, but you know what? You did it on your terms. That's how I look at it. Yep. Sometimes it's not about the scale. It's just not. And some of us obsess about it. It's a number. Some numbers are a little unrealistic, it's... So I like that. I like it. My doctor is the same way. I should say. I went to 2 different ones, and they both concurred, which is very rare. When I told her the weight they wanted me to be, she was like, "Really? They want you that low?" Even though it's not that low in the grand scheme of things, but for what I weighed and my age and my history, that's way too low. She goes, "You're not going to maintain that." She's, unless you just don't ever eat the rest of your life. I'm like, yeah, well, that's what they expect, I guess. But yeah, so she's realistic in knowing that you only could do so much. The chips are going to fall where the chips are going to fall. Oh, Target is the best. I even threw in a little dollar spot. I thought, oh yeah, and I haven't even looked at it yet. I didn't bring it. I did get that stinking mug cookbook. can never resist a cheap cookbook about mug recipes. I went, maybe I could just bypass it. No, it went in my basket. It did. In my basket. Because this girl's got no willpower when it comes to cookbooks. But I thought I can get a lot of cool ideas from there. You know me, I love everything in a mug. If it can't make it in a mug, I ain't making it. Ooh, wait a minute. What is a WW-friendly pistachio pudding cake? Can I ask? I will be the one that asks. What is that, Rosemary? Because it's, I have some pistachio pudding, so you need to tell me what's in that bad boy. I could write a book about mug recipes. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, one of my things that I created out of nowhere was that breakfast strata in a mug. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. If you've not ever made that, oh, you could double it. You could do 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bread, or just 1, and it's really good either way. But it's so, like, if you get fresh basil and fresh tomatoes, it's just so delicious. And you use like a string cheese. It's like, wow. And it feels like an elegant breakfast that you've just, you've made in the microwave in a mug. And it just looks nice. It tastes delicious. That is probably I would say one of my crowning achievements is that. I mean, I have a lot of crowning achievements in comes to recipes, but that one, I remember I was going to make French toast in a mug. I remember the day I thought of it, and I thought, I just don't feel like anything sweet. I want something savory. Savory French toast. And then it all came to me like basil, cheese, tomatoes. And I'm like, ooh. And it was just as good as I imagined it would be. Yep. Before I went on, I had an extremely fatty liver. Yeah, my liver studies were off the charts. But now, they're better. Why? Because I simply lost weight. I say that in the vlog a lot. Like, arthritis in my back. 2, 3, and 4. I was getting back injections every 3 to 4 months. Gone. Pain is gone. Why? Because I took the pressure off my spine by getting rid of half the stomach. By simply losing weight. It's, and I use the word simply not lightly, but it's just something as simple as there's no medicine involved. It's just changing something, and it made such a difference in my sleep apnea, in my arthritis, in my reflux. I couldn't lay flat. I would get sick during the night because I could lay flat as a pancake. Why? Because I lost weight. A lot of us want to blame other things, but a lot of it is our weight. And I know I was one of them saying, they blame your weight for everything. Well, in my case, it was absolutely true. Oh, guess what? I don't know what, Marie. Tell me. You've got some dope on Weight Watchers? Spill the tea. Hey, Lucy. Hello, Lucy. You know how to say that. Oh, what? She makes me wait all the time. And I don't think you ever sent me a message. You were supposed to send me something in an email, and I don't think I ever got it. It was something you wanted me to vlog about. She makes us wait. You should have had it all typed out. Nothing too exciting. So you come in and say, guess what? I get excited. I just bought Smooth Move and going to drink it today. One of the things in life that I love. And speaking, since you shared your Smooth Move, I will share my story. I started taking, what the heck did I start taking? Beta-fiber again. You're going to love this one. The liquid, you mix in that, it dissolves in your liquid. I've been taking that and my fiber gummies. And man, has that helped. Double it up. It's been a good week in that department. Yes. That's it, Maureen. I'm excited too. Sometimes when we just focus on something and it's just, like I said, it's just, we just want to focus, especially being fall's coming back. I know I'm starting before the Labor Day, which I kind of thought about, and I thought, no, because the first challenge in the challenge is how do we maneuver through a holiday, a barbecue. So it's a great lesson to start with. Well, I did twice. I mean, I figured I'm home. If worst comes to worst, I'm home. You know, if there's a great explosion, I was home. I would never do that and go to work because God forbid something happens at work and that would have, no. And it was no great explosion, but I did have, yeah, I did several times. Not in the same day though. You know, is what it is. You know what else really helps too, and I always forget about it, is cauliflower rice. If I made for lunch a big batch of cauliflower rice, I bet you that would work. I can't. Great explosion. Hello, Anita. 2 pounds. Frankfurt is away from our big move. Michigan, leaving Kentucky after 16 years. Well, let's breathe for a minute, Anita. You just said you're stressing. Sometimes in dire needs, we have to turn to food. Most people will tell you not to. You know? I say sometimes you gotta. And 2 pounds, honestly, could be worse. I've gained 2 pounds being on plan, just so you know, and thought I had a great week. So sometimes, you know, just give yourself a little, you know, break. You're going through a lot. You're moving states. Husbands are a pain in the ass. You know, he's probably getting on your nerves. I totally get that. So cut yourself a break, you know. Good news is the journey doesn't stop. You know, it might take a break. It may pause for a half a second, but it's always going to be there. It's not something you're, oh my God, I can't get back to it. You can. And we will all make sure that you do. Because that's what we do. That's what a support group does. We're there to support you, to encourage you, to pick you up, to pat you on the back and say, you know what? Sometimes shit happens. In my case, it doesn't happen, but you know what I'm saying. Use a sugar-free cake mix. Got it. Sprite soda. Don't know if I have Sprite. Fat-free Cool Whip. Sugar-free pistachio pudding mix. Yes, send me the recipe. Please, 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 please. Oh, Alicia Lynn. Oh, I like Alicia Lynn. She's got some really good recipes. I like Alicia Lynn. Sounds good, but send it to me because I need a dessert for Labor Day. I'm going to be making Pound Droppers bars that I posted. They look amazing because, you know, me and the Pound Dropper girl, she creates things and I make them. It's a great relationship, isn't it? There you go. Maureen's got it. Oh, I totally get it. I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, when we go on a day trip, he drives me insane. We're supposed to go see my son in New York. Now, it's only about, I think like 2 hours and 15 minutes drive from our house. He's driving me crazy already, and it's a month away. And we're just going for the day. So I totally get that. So I'm saying, sometimes I'm going to hand you a sandwich. Because I know. Absolutely. I think I made that pistachio recipe years ago. I know, Kat. I do too. I love oats and onion. And I'm going to toast, and I promise you guys I do it. I don't know when I'll get to it. I want to make granola with just toasting oats, like not putting any nuts in, because on purple it would be 0, and I could have a 1/4 cup of that for 2 points, which is a lot. It's a lot of oats, you know, for like a yogurt and stuff. Could Rosemary do it for Rosemary? It sounds it. Oh, I love sugar-free cake mix. Can we say that out loud? I love sugar-free cake mix. That is the greatest invention ever. I think I want to hug Betty Crocker or the Pillsbury, whoever the hell makes it. But my gosh, the things you can do with that thing is, and then the sugar-free pudding. I don't know who's been cooking with that and who thought of it first, but I want to bow down and build a statue in your honor, because I think that is just another thing. What we can do with those sugar-free puddings is just, I make hummus with it, and it's outstanding. In fact, I'm making the brownie batter to take to a party over the weekend. Oh my God, it's just so good. Oh, let's see. I have a Trader Joe's cauliflower rice medley that I need to eat. But I like cauliflower. Again, I say this out loud. I like cauliflower rice, but I do eat regular rice because I'm not always going to have. And I'm saying, like, a lot of people will eat this cauliflower rice and not eat regular rice because, oh, I know it's regular rice is, 5 points, and I want to save points. But remember, you're always going to need to eat rice. So maybe do 3 points of regular rice or 2 points of regular rice into the cauliflower rice. So you're still eating rice and stuff like that. Me too, Mima. And I have the best subscribers on the planet because here I cannot find the sugar-free lemon and the sugar-free banana cream. But I have a few angels that have sent it to me because they are the bomb. Yep, because they don't sell that here. The only thing I can get is the chocolate fudge, the cheesecake, the vanilla, the butterscotch, and the pistachio. And the pistachio and butterscotch are hit or miss. Sometimes I can't always find them, but it's rock. That's what I always say. When people say, oh, I'm going to have zucchini noodles. Well, I love zucchini noodles, don't get me wrong, but I like spaghetti. So I like spaghetti and zucchini noodles. I love making cauliflower rice into Mexican rice. That's too. Put a little can of tomatoes in there. Oh, thank you, Lori, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'm good right now. Paula. I'm good. I haven't made anything either. It's been that summer, but I'm going to get back in there. Yes, white chocolate. That's another one. I can get that one. But when I made my lemon cheesecake originally, I knew they made it, so I assumed I could find it. I went to 3 stores and nobody had the sugar-free lemon. So I had to be inventive. And I used the cheesecake. And I added Crystal Light lemonade. Let me tell you something. That was a damn good cheesecake. So there is a way around things sometimes. Good night, Rosemary. Oops. I knocked them off the desk. Oh, yeah, Melody. Ooh. You put some, like, what's the tomatoes with the rotel. And I, of course, like that little jalapeno. And I like more onions, so I pretty much make my own rotel. I like onions and peppers. Yeah. It's delicious. So good. But again, like a little bit of rice in there. Because as good as it is, it doesn't, at least for me, it doesn't keep me full all night. I'd be like a little bit hungry because it's a vegetable. And vegetables are just known for that. So at least having the regular rice, it kind of helps keep me satiated. You can make the Christmas crack anytime. I guess I just made it in, because that's when crack usually is. You can make it anytime, Marine. You got a lavash, you got some chips, have at it. We're just going to call it crack. Call it D's butt crack. I don't know why I was going to say that. I mean, it came right out. No filter some days. Oh, great. Thank you, Rose. There you go, the ladies and germs. Rosemary has come through. I like the rice you get in the pouches now. It's ready to go. That's true. But I always put the Christmas sprinkles in. I just love doing that. That's why I think the colored sugar, I'm telling you, that pumpkin on that lavash is to die for. It is to die for. Oh, I made it because I had leftover pumpkin from the thing. because I opened a big can. Oh my, I made it for my husband. He's like, this is really good. I'm like, I know. Oh, I loaded his up with more chips than mine had and more nuts. But oh, if you make that pumpkin, add that maple in there, oh, it's good. Getting hungry just thinking about it. But, yep. What time? Oh, 8:16. I keep thinking it's Wednesday and it's Thursday. My week has been off all week. I never knew what day it was. All week. Tuesday it was Wednesday it was Tuesday. I don't know. But there will be no tea till Sunday. Oh, I don't think I'll be here Sunday. I'm not sure. We have dinner. We have plans. So I don't know if I'll be back in time. So let's say I won't be here because I don't want you guys to show up. So there'll be no. I will definitely post it in the group. Yeah, because we have plans that are friends that I don't think will be home in time, and I don't want you guys. I don't want to have to. Can't rush the husband, you know. And I just want to make sure. So I'd rather not worry about it. So we will say no tea till Monday. Breakfast will be back on Monday because tomorrow I have a weigh-in and my meeting. 2 more Fridays I have. And then it's back to school. Back to Saturday meetings. Or if I can find an 8 o'clock somewhere, I can do that. But I'll just do Saturday. So, yeah. We're at their house. That would be... Hi! Say hi, everybody! In fact, one of the girls usually watches me. I don't know, you hear Denise? Sometimes she watches. It's another Denise. Denise 1 and Denise 2. I know. I'm a missable kind. I will miss all of you desperately. But, yeah. So I probably won't even film on Sunday because I have by the time we get out, and I'll be making the hummus that's my contribution. She's making dinner. I'm bringing a hummus, and we're all bringing a dessert. There's like 3 or 4 couples. There's 1, 2, 4 couples. It's our wine coupling. We always go to wineries like once a month. We went on the cruise. I was always going to vlog from the cruise, but sometimes you just can't when you're having too much fun. But it was nice. It was nice. That was my birthday. That was my surprise birthday party my husband threw that I knew about. He goes, I'm taking everybody out for your birthday. I'm like, okay. Oh my, well, I love that, Paula. You can never have too much D. Speaking of which, I have to get Salty. He was supposed to come for a visit. And then one time I invited him, I was on Zoom and he got confused and he goes, I don't see you on YouTube because I'm on Zoom. That's where I told you to come. Oh my gosh. The girls want to say hi. Ay, ay, ay. He's back on the wagon. But we're gearing up. So excited. Oh. So excited. I'm hoping for a decent weigh-in tomorrow. I don't really care. I keep saying that. Pepsi Tasty Rewards. Why did they send me an email? All right, ladies and germs, I'm going to head on out. I got to get Puppy for a walk. I'm already feeling tired. I'm done drinking for the night because I don't want to finish this. I'm going to be up during the night peeing, as I usually am. You all have a great rest of the week. I will see you all on Monday night for our gearing up for our challenge. I hope, and if you don't follow me on TikTok, you should. I'm starting, Barbara Pask gave me a great idea. She said, why don't you come on and give weight loss tips? I'm like, that's a great idea. Like a quick tip of the day. I got to think of tips though. I got a lot swirled in my head. That'd be a great idea. Come on with I look really studious with my glasses and I sit all crunched and says, Dish with D with a weight loss tip of the day. That'd be fun. So, oh yes, enjoy National Dog Day. Oh, your puppies. I love them. Have a great rest of your night. I will see you on Monday. I will see you in the group all weekend. It's where you can find me. I will talk to you when I talk to you. Behave. Remember, you're only 1 meal away from being back on track. It's gear up for our challenge. Remember, just follow the plan. No muss, no fuss. Good night, everyone. Enjoy your smooth move. I like the way it tastes, honestly.